So hello my people, welcome to this channel. If it's your first time to interact with it, here we do pure technical analysis, and today we are going to go through gold. Let us look at what it has been doing for the past in the past, that will enable us to yes, we need to look at the data, what it has been doing, and how we anticipate the gold to do. So basically we are going to start with the weekly analysis. We are going to make this as simple as possible, because we don't want to complicate things like it has been out there. We as beginners, because I know I will be interacting so much with beginners on this channel, I know there are some things these gurus has been doing just to complicate things for you to subscribe for their training, but here we are going to make everything very simple. We are going to make everything very simple for any newbie to understand what we are doing. And basically, for a start, this is a trading view, and trading view is just a platform to enable you to analyze the charts, without brokers manipulation or such kind of scenarios. So we are going to start with gold from weekly analysis. Yes, we are going to mark the highest point over here, and to you, if you know and you have been interacting with the market, you can see a very clear triple bottom, very clear. And what a triple bottom says, we are going now to drop, and we are not just going to drop. There are so many things that you need to put in consideration before you say that we are going to drop. So at this particular point, this is gold, so at this particular point we are going to mark these levels, then you need to mark the lowest, which is this one, and this will act as a neckline. That's what they call neckline. So at this particular point now, you know that gold, it's selling, because you can see this is it. Gold has been kind of that's the behavior of gold at this particular point. So gold, if you had this in mind, the moment gold got to this particular point, you would have waited for confirmation for you to drop and hold. So let's move on. Let's move on and see how gold is doing. There is another level that you need to mark over here. That's basically it. From the weekly analysis, we have very clear pattern. Of course, if this is Falcon, I trade a strategy called Falcon, and it's very clear. So you see over here, gold has been trading upwards, or has been bullish for several months, and probably gold is now broke for it to drop. Remember, we want to make this thing very clear and very simple. So that's a pattern. Then we have another pattern over here, which also it's very clear. Yeah, you see that trend line over there. Let's now go to daily and see how gold is doing what, how gold is behaving along those lines, because they are very critical. You see this line over here, this line over here, this talks volume, and it's going to be very awesome to be looking at gold at this particular point, because already we can tell that you see, let us clone this. We are going to clone this line, this trend line over here. We are going to clone it, and probably put it around that particular point. Yeah, and as you can see, we have several points. We have a point over here, we have another point over here, which is very clear and very solid. In fact, if you got a good account, you can, this is another level over here, and as you can see, gold never retraced to retest this particular point. So at this particular point, in as much as we are on a downtrend on gold, gold is at a very critical point, and a very nice point for us to execute buys. At that particular point, we are going now to, you don't just execute, you need to drop down further to 4 hour and see. You need to monitor the behavior at any given time, but basically we can say that we are anticipating that gold is going to buy to around this particular point before creating another what, giving us another cute market structure for us to drop further. Yeah, higher. Let me show you something else. Yeah, you see, because there are some things that you need to monitor in the market, and there are some things that you need to be looking for in the market. For instance, there are some very cute and very, what will I call them, very smart strategy, or very smart approach you can use in the market for you to be profitable. You can decide at any given time, if you don't have a flag, you are not going to trade that market. And the good thing is, you are going to have very minimal trades, but when you catch one, it is going to be very profitable. Trust me. Let me show you something here. This is a flag. See this? This over here is a flag. It's a bearish flag. And whenever it breaks it, there is a retest for us to drop. Yeah, there is a retest for us to drop. Come over here. Imagine you caught that move from there to around this particular point. You caught that move from that, and the good thing is, it's that you are going to identify, and you will have a very small stop loss, because you are going to put your stop loss above this particular. You're going to put your stop loss around above the previous high, which is around there. So when you catch this move from here to around this particular point over around this, yeah, you take profit at around this particular point, you will be very profitable. That will be a 1:3.5. Actually, let me make one thing clear. For me, I don't take a trade that is less than 1:2.5. If it's less than 2.5, I don't take that trade. I don't take that trade, and that is a goal. That is not even that is a rule, rather. That is a rule for me, yeah, because I have noted whenever I have very, okay, let me show you another one. Yeah, you see, this is another flag over here. This one is another flag. You see, very cute, no complicating things. You can clone that, you can clone this, and probably just delete it, and probably have another one. You see, this is a flag, and once it breaks that flag, it's going to drop. I don't think I really marked this. This is the flag that I was telling you. That's a flag. Whenever it breaks that flag, it's going to drop. Be less assured. And it's very cute because it doesn't just happen. Okay. Look here. We have another flag over here. This is just another flag. Yeah, that is another flag. Yeah, and it's very cute, by the way, because on this particular trade, you are going to hold this for you see, this is a flag, and what will make you to hold this trade for even longer, it's because it's a flag. Yeah, it is a flag, and at the same time it's on the resistance level. So if you want to put to enter this trade, you are going to enter at around this particular point and use a trailing stop loss, because you are going to come all the way to this particular point, because our first stop loss will be, okay, let me first mark this trade. We're going to enter that trade at that particular point. Put your stop loss above the previous high, right? So our first take profit will be around this particular point. You see this, we are at this particular point. That will be our first take profit. The second take profit will be around this level over here, and it's very clear, very clear. We are not complicating things. We are not even doing something that is, yeah, you get what I'm saying, eh? So at this particular point now, come, we see what the market is doing at this level right now. What is the market doing? Because I guess we need to enter, we need to execute a trade. We need to execute a trade over here. You see, we are going to enter this trade at this particular point. Have a 2.5. If it's not 2.5, we are not going to enter that trade. So our stop loss will be below this. You see, around this particular point, that will be our stop loss. So come, put your stop loss below that point. So you can see we are targeting, and we have around this trade will be 1:5. 1:5.6 actually. 1:5, and we are going to come back to this particular trade and observe what will be happening. Let's go to 1 hour and see the market reaction. We're going to enter this trade at this particular point, and our first take profit will be around this particular point. So if you are out there looking for an entry for gold to hold for, like, today is on Wednesday. Is it on Wednesday or Thursday? Today is on Thursday. So you can enter this trade and hold even to next week. Next week gold will be buying. Gold will be buying next week. Next week gold will be buying. And to continue with this, you can join my Telegram group from the link shared on the first comment, and let us observe what gold is doing. And if you have any other pair that you want us to look at, kindly feel free to share it on the comment section, and let us interact and kill the market. Remember, let's talk more, let's have fun as we interact with the shark himself and with the charts. Come on, let's do this, guys.